First, it's Burkina's gold. It's not his gold. That's the first thing. What business is it of his? It's none of his business. It's Burkina. It's Burkina's gold. It doesn't concern him.
France will no longer bleed us dry. That was the message Traore delivered. Not with words, but with action. He did not send a memo. He did not ask politely. Just one decision, and France's gold supply from Africa is gone. For decades, France has maintained a firm grip on West Africa's natural resources, quietly raking in billions from the region's gold, uranium, and oil. But Ibrahim Traore is rewriting the rules. He did not just cut off France's gold supply, he pulled the plug on decades of quiet exploitation. Now the French president is scrambling, his diplomats are panicking, and the world is watching a young leader dismantle decades of French leverage. This is not just economics, it is geopolitical warfare, and Traore may have just fired the first shot in Africa's new era of independence. Gold is not just shiny, it is power. It is a safe haven asset that countries stockpile to back their currencies and stabilize their economies. It powers industries and symbolizes wealth. France holds over 2,400 tons of gold in its reserves, one of the largest stashes in the world. But to keep that supply steady, they rely on African nations like Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is one of West Africa's most resource-rich nations. In 2024 alone, the country produced over 60 tons of gold, a staggering figure that places it among the world's top producers. Gold is not just a mineral here, it is the lifeblood of the national economy, accounting for nearly 70% of its foreign exchange earnings. But for many years, most of that money went to foreign companies, not to the people of Burkina Faso. Long ago, when France ruled Burkina Faso as a colony, it took gold, cotton, and other treasures to make itself rich. However, even after Burkina Faso became independent in 1960, France kept a strong hold through special deals, soldiers stationed there, and companies that got gold for cheap. French businesses, like a company called Orano, made big profits, but Burkina Faso only got a small part of the gold's value, sometimes just 20% or 25% of the profit. This unfair system made people in Burkina Faso want change. They wanted their gold to build schools for their children, hospitals to care for the sick, and roads to connect their towns. They dreamed of a day when their country's wealth would stay home. That dream came alive when Ibrahim Traore, a leader who turned hope into action, became the leader of the country. Ibrahim Traore was not the kind of person you might expect to lead a big change. Born in 1988 in a small town, he grew up in Burkina